Hello and welcome back to the Will I Vike It podcast. My name's Craig Brooks, and today I'm with Emma and Robert, who are the organisers of the Solskin Festival. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Craig. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah,
we're good. Thank you for having us on.
Oh, you're welcome. So I guess we should start off sort of giving people a general overview of the festival, really. But what inspired you to start your own festival?
Well, myself and Emma, we've been to a lot of UK festivals, and we've come back, and there's not much around here, is there?
Nothing around here.
Nothing in the Peak District. We've got our own business together, so we put our heads together and thought, right, let's bring it to the Peak District.
Yeah, we've got so much inspiration from so many of the different festivals that we kind of put it a bit together, make a kind of own unique spin on it.
A lot of the festivals are down south.
Yeah,
I mean, you do find that with a lot of things, even like we do the Viking Age reenactment, and a lot of the sites that we use are down south. Like there aren't so many once you get up to the more northerly area. The first thing we should cover so that people know is when and where is the festival?
Okay, so it's the 20th to the 30th of June. And we're in the Peak District. Beautiful, beautiful fields that we've got. Surrounded by trees, rhododendrons. So very picturesque, overlooking Froggatt Edge, which is kind of Grindleford Eam area.
Yeah.
Lovely. It's quite a special place to us because we were handfasted there.
Yeah.
2019.
2019, we're handfasted on there.
Yeah, under a beautiful oak tree that's on their grounds. So it's special anyway to us, but I mean, it's just an amazing place, isn't it? The views are awesome.
So it's obviously got a lot of significance to you both if you were handfasted there.
Yeah, we live nearby quite. We've been driven up and down that road, overlooking that bit, and we've lived various places near there. So it means a lot to us anyway, but it's just one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen. Yeah.
It was the first and only choice, to be honest, to have the festival. Had to have that field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's such a great vibe. You walk out, and it's just, I think that was key.
Yeah.
I guess next we should do a general overview. So what can people expect from the festival? Like walk us through the typical Solskin experience.
We've got a unique theme, well, we think it's a unique theme for the festival. Each day is unique, so there's going to be a past, a present, and a future. And everything from the workshops, the music, and the
general atmosphere.
Yeah, general atmosphere and the vibe will follow those themes as well.
So you're going on kind of a journey through the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a weekend festival, and everybody's going to be on a journey together and following the same path.
So it's going to be quite a small number of people too, isn't it?
Yeah, we want to keep it quite small because then everyone's involved. If you think thousands of people trying to do small rituals and feasting together, it's not right. I don't think it'll have the same.
No, it's quite important to us that everyone could be involved because we have been to places before where we've felt left out, but we want people to be involved in the festival. We want it to be something for everyone.
Yeah.
It's almost like the largest small number you can have, isn't it? Because is it 500 people?
500 people.
Yeah.
I think it's a great number because we've got 100 staff and traders, and then that leaves 400 people for guests. On the site, there's going to be 6 giant teepees all stitched together to create a massive hall, and it's going to be all lit up inside with fairy lights. We're going to have the stage on one side and then seating for 400.
Yeah.
Feasting in there all together. Everybody's ticket includes feasting as well.
So what we could get into that if you like. What can they expect from a feast then?
We've got 2 nights of feasting, the Friday and the Saturday on the feast. And we're going to have different meal for both nights, along with mead and beers.
Mead, of course.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a banquet style, so everyone sits on long tables. Like a Viking feast. Everybody's sat together.
Hopefully, so you can meet new people, new friends, and all become together.
Yeah.
Rather than sitting by yourself.
Yeah.
And the evening we'll remove half the tables and everybody can have a jig.
Sounds good to me. So, yeah, so you're going to have various workshops, talks and rituals. So What can people expect from those?
We've got a few different workshops. Obviously yourself, you've got your butchery and cooking courses, drum birthing,
workshop. Yeah.
an incense experience where you'll learn about incense and make your own, basically.
And we're also almost completed this unique, well, I think it's unique. It's going to be like a Viking training camp. So away from the main festival is going to be 1 hour.
I think it's one.
There's a 1 hour training course with the reenactors. So you get to experience what it was like to be in a shield wall. You also learn the sword, and also there'll be an archery lesson at the end as well.
So what can people expect from the rituals?
Well, Friday night we've got a special ritual. We call it the fire ceremony. So when guests arrive on the Friday, there'll be a ram sculpture made out of wood by myself. And in his chest, you can leave messages or wishes to loved ones, or
leave things like that you want to let go of in the past.
Yeah.
So things, trauma, just things you want to let go of. And we're calling the ancestors.
Yeah. So after calling in the ancestors, everyone leaves the messages, and there'll be a torchlit procession led by Knitland, who's singing the torchlit procession round the ram, and then it'll be burnt and released.
So that's just one of the rituals, but we're going to have a couple of rituals at least every day. And they will reflect the past, present, future. So again, on the Sunday, we'll have a wishing tree for things you wish and hope for the future.
And who's running the rituals themselves? Have you got anyone in particular?
Yeah, we've got a group of people at the Sheffield Goddess Temple.
An amazing team.
Yeah, really lovely people. And they are basically taking our ideas and making them into the rituals and ceremonies for us.
Are they going to be doing these rituals to any particular deities, or are they just general?
I think what we told them was to allow people to call in their own deities when they say, let's call them in.
There's so many deities and so many different people believe in different things that we wanted it to be your own personal thing. So if you call your own deity or deities in, that will mean something more to you and then everyone. So it's inclusive of everybody, basically. Yeah,
because it's a pagan and heathen festival. If we did all the deities,
we would be there quite a while.
We were there
yeah.
By Sunday, you'll still be calling the names. Yeah.
There's a temple for each.
We have got 2 temples going on.
For each group. So there'll be a pagan temple and a heathen temple.
Everyone is unique. It's important that everyone can be involved as well.
Yeah.
We don't want people feeling to have to be stood on the sidelines and not be involved. No. They're all welcome.
Yeah. Everybody's welcome.
Yeah, because I think you mentioned to me before, I can't remember if it was before we were recording or not now, but about festivals that you've been to where you felt like you're on the sidelines a little bit and not actually involved.
It just makes you feel a little bit pushed aside, and you want to be involved, but
you feel like you bought a ticket to the show and you can't quite see. You're not involved. But we're trying to move away from that and get everybody involved.
So you've mentioned that you've got Knitland performing the ritual on Friday. Are they performing as well?
They will be, Craig, and each day is going to have a unique theme to it. So Friday's going to be about a bit more slow ancestral music. So we've got Elvendale kicking off, and then we've got Shell Bratton playing. So once the ram sculpture's burnt down, right, Shell Bratton around the fire playing live. Can't wait for that.
That's going to be quite unique, I think. I don't think I've seen him do that anywhere before.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that a lot. Yeah.
I think it was that Skaldic show.
Yeah, Skaldic show.
That's going to be awesome.
And then Knitland's doing a full set before then, just after the feast on the Friday. It'd be an epic evening, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday, we've got Dave the Bard playing.
Saturday's a bit more upbeat in the present. We've got the Trouble Notes over from France playing. And then we've got Captain's Beard playing.
Yes.
We've got the Dolman headlining on Saturday night. We'll have you dancing the night away.
Sunday, looking towards the future. So
it's a bit more growing, better you. So moving forward with things because it'll be the last day. So you've got
Yeah.
a bit more, not so mellow, but a bit more like Roving Crows, which is an Irish band. So and then in the evening we've got the Cayley going on. So if
Okay.
you want to stick around for that,
Yeah, it's just a bit of fun, really. Just a big party in the evening for everybody.
Yeah.
So yeah,
put your dancing shoes.
hoping all the traders and everyone will join in with that as well. So it's a bit of a big party at the end.
Yeah.
Sounds fun, and everyone's going to leave feeling positive and looking towards
I'm
the
hoping
future.
so. I'm hoping it's going to lead into a positive vibe. So that you're looking forward to the future and things you want to get from the future, basically. Yeah.
So you've arrived at the festival and you've reflected on everything on the Friday, and a lot of people let go of things. And Saturday, like moving together in this journey. So people like it's all about now and grounding. People go to the ground.
Yeah, being in the moment.
Being in the moment.
Making new friends.
And then Sunday you're together, moving into the future. But it's like this continuous journey that we're trying to create.
Yeah, it's quite a eclectic lineup, I think is the best way to put it. It's quite a range of music styles. And so is there any particular reason that you chose that lineup other than to fit the past, present, future?
Some of that, yeah. And our music tastes. We've both got very different music tastes. And so we kind of, because we want to have lots of different people there, it kind of works for us that we have such a mix of music. Yeah,
they've got to fit the day and fit the crowd and fit the budget.
There's got to be a budget, unfortunately. So what kind of effort and planning goes into organising an event like Solskin? Like I wouldn't even know where you begin.
It's been tricky,
it's been challenging, but also rewarding, and
it is something we're good at organising.
Yeah, we all started with Bob from Athlone Mead. We got chatting with him, saying let's create a festival, and he was the first on board. He was up for it, and going back on that, going to all the festivals and the experience of the festival, then talking to these people and organising it on a personal basis is
getting to know people.
It's getting to know people, and it's great. Speaking to fans and reenactors, meeting with reenactors and talking to them what can happen at the festivals, and all these things you've got going on in your head, and then you bring them out to, let's do this, and let's create a Viking training camp, and let's make it happen. We've got such a great team behind us. We've got the Sheffield Goddess Temple dealing with all the rituals. There's such an amazing team they've got behind us. The reenactors, they all the Sheffield reenactment group. They really want to make it happen. It's amazing, the enthusiasm from people. I don't know, it's because nothing happens around here much.
Probably.
But they're all let's go. It's great.
We've got Ben from Intrepid Brewing, who's the brewer local around here, and he's going to must be brewing, providing all his wares. So it's quite important that small businesses.
Yeah, he's got the same enthusiasm as well.
Yeah.
He's even going to be creating a Solskin beer as well, apparently. That's the enthusiasm we get from people. They want to create things just for the festival. It's amazing.
I'll be interested to try that.
Apparently he's going to put heather in it. Local heather.
Nice.
But not sure how that's going to come in.
I don't know if I've had a beer with heather in. I've had meads, but yeah. Where do you see Solskin heading in the coming years?
Well, for me, Solskin, I don't want it to get massive. I don't want, thousands of people. I want to keep it small but highly polished. Is that a word? So everything that goes on is organised and it's just fits. It just fits, and everyone's got something to do at all times, which is quite important.
That's another important thing to us, that no one's sat around doing nothing, unless they want to, of course. Some people do like to sit around and relax, but if you want to be doing something, there's something going on.
There's always going to be something going on, yeah.
Well, hopefully you guys will get the chance to actually enjoy it too, because I can't imagine you getting much downtime running a festival.
Yeah, I imagine we're going to be pretty busy, but there's certain things that we really do want to, have a minute with. Like, obviously, there's quite a lot of the rituals we want to also be involved in.
Butchery course.
Yeah, well, we have to do it first. We don't have time.
Have you got someone doing a butchery course? Have you? Who's doing that?
That's that guy.
Yeah, no, it's something I definitely want to come on one of your courses, but just not at our festival, unfortunately.
Might be a bit difficult.
Get involved in most things at the festival, but also enjoying it as well. So
yeah,
that's the difficult part.
Not just going to be running around with a clipboard. I want to actually meet people.
And we have a storyteller, Jason Book, going to be at our festival too. He's writing a story that will be past, present, future as the weekend goes across. It's a unique story for us.
Yeah, it'll be a 3-part unique story. So
Jason's going to be telling stories every day, or is it just that one story?
Every day, yeah. So I've got 2 or 3 times a day, and see. So yeah, and there'll be the one story that follows on, and then some unique stories throughout as well. But again, we'll all follow on through the weekend.
Oh, so sorry. So the story he's writing for you guys is going to be told over the 3 days.
3 parts, yeah.
Oh, nice. That's pretty unique. Shall we get into the questions that I ask everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've got pizza to cook, so I can't be too much longer.
You've got a clay one, haven't you? I think we saw
Yeah. Hopefully it's still going. Well, the oven takes a few hours to actually heat. So once you stock it full of wood, you have to keep the fire going, and it gets up to like probably 650, 700 degrees. It'll cook a pizza to a crisp in about a minute.
Beautiful pizza. What do you have on it?
On the pizza, normally we go straight margarita.
Oh, what a waste of time.
No, you do. That's the thing is, once you wood fire a pizza, do you need anything else?
Yeah.
You got your tomatoes,
pepperoni. Oh.
I mean, occasionally we do, but most of the time I'll just make a margarita. I might use some goat's cheese or something.
Some pesto on at least.
Unless my daughter's in charge, and then it's ham and pineapple.
I like pineapple.
Really? Ham and pineapple?
Controversial, I know. But yeah, tonight will be, I've got some goat's cheese left over from Christmas.
No, I love goat's cheese.
Yeah.
Goat's cheese. It's a goat's cheese margarita tonight.
That sounds nice.
You got your own animals or anything?
I got some chickens. Just literally outside the window, just behind the laptop here. Got 4 chickens at the minute. They don't do anything. They're like egg-laying chickens, so they're not for meat, and they don't lay eggs anymore. So the dream of self-sufficiency isn't what people think it is.
Yeah.
I've had chickens for like 15 years, and they cost way more than they produce before they're done.
We'd love to have chickens, but we'd like travelling too much, so they're a bit restricting. I'm not sure if you know.
All right, so we'll go on to the 7 questions that I ask everybody. The first one is, if you had an unlimited budget, what would be your dream project?
Well,
the one we're doing now, I guess, but
bigger.
Yeah.
We just want the festival to grow, really. I guess if we had unlimited money, we'd buy fields, and
Well, if we had an unlimited budget, we'll polish the festival a lot more. We'll have our own fields, and our own teepees.
Yeah.
This is our dream to do this. We've been wanting to do the festival for such a long time, so we're finally part of the dream. We just need to.
Yeah.
So next question is, do you think you could survive on a Viking Age diet?
I think that depends if everyone's on the Viking Age diet. If everyone's doing it, then yes, I like lots of the food. But if someone sat there eating a Chinese, but I think we could.
Yeah,
that'd be easy for us, wouldn't it?
Nice and simple, wasn't it?
Yeah. A nice wooden bowl.
Yeah.
So is that
Vegetables.
yeah?
Easy.
Is there any food you'd miss on a Viking Age diet? I'm guessing Chinese because that's come up already.
Chocolate for me. Chocolate, definitely. I know it's boring, but definitely chocolate. Yeah.
Mine would be like anything that's out of season. You know, if you're on a Viking diet and comes to winter and you're just eating salted fish for 2 months or something like that. That's what I'd miss, out of season
Yeah.
things.
Convenience.
Yeah, convenience. And go into the shop and getting something whenever you want it.
Yeah. I think you're
Yeah.
the third person to say convenience
Yeah.
in the whole run of the show, and it is my favorite answer because it's not obviously it's not where I was aiming for the question to go, but the first person that said it just almost blew my mind. I was like, oh damn, yeah, convenience.
Yeah.
You win.
That's what I miss about living in the city.
Yeah.
You can't just walk to the shop out here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Convenience.
Mm. So what's the weirdest thing in your kitchen?
Well,
I'm quite messy, so there's loads of weird things in there, I suppose. But I mean, we've got rabbit skulls on the kitchen
skulls.
side and some bits of amethyst and general rocks and stuff, but that's normal to me.
Oh, there's a sledgehammer that holds the door open.
That's quite weird.
We are renovating, so
Yeah.
there is a bit weird.
It's a sledgehammer for a doorstop.
Mm.
Hey, if it works.
Yeah. You have to bend down, you just pick the handle up and move it.
Yeah.
Okay, so next one is what's the worst thing you've ever eaten?
Oh, Emma's tomato rice. Definitely.
Tomato rice.
Oh,
Because I make it and it's not great, but yeah.
it's just, was it rice cooked with tins of tomato?
And vegetables, yeah.
No.
I mean, I like it. I mean, the worst thing I think we've had is we've tried a few times to make cider.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
It's never worked.
So, I don't know, it's so hard.
We've brewed meads and they've all been fine. Cider, can't do it. It's horrible stuff.
Foraged our own apples, chopped them,
Yeah.
pressed them, fermented it, and it's just been battery acid every time.
Yeah, particularly gross.
Cider's a difficult thing. I've made some okay sizes before rather than ciders. Apples tend to ferment until there's no sugar left. So it's about using the right varieties of apples and often back sweetening as well.
Are you supposed to use dessert apples or cooking apples or a mixture of everything? Or
So traditionally it's cider apples. They're apples specifically for making cider.
Right.
But I have been told you can use eating apples. Like there's an apple called a golden russet,
Okay.
which I grow in my garden. They're quite grainy textured. They're like a pear. And they make pretty reasonable cider. But yeah, I think it's more about getting that right combination. So like you can chuck crab apples in for like bitterness if you've got like a sweet dessert apple. So it's getting the balances right, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll have another go, but so far it's been foul. Yeah.
Did you add yeast or did you use the yeast off the apples?
We added yeast.
Yeah. Cider yeast.
Yeah. If you press your apples and leave the juice, within a day it will naturally ferment anyway without adding anything to it.
Right.
What's the most memorable meal you've ever had?
One of mine, I think, would be when we was in Gruyere in Switzerland. I had fondue overlooking the mountains. It was Easter, and the Easter sun was really, really warm, and it was just wonderful.
The sun was beating down on us, but we were looking out at snow-capped mountains.
Yeah.
With a cheese fondue. Oh.
Yeah, it was amazing. Beautiful place as well. I've been. That's probably one of my favourites.
Mine would probably be a couple of years ago. We went to Scotland in a camper van. We parked right up on this beach and went into the sea and picked out mussels and cooked those and had them with chips. just that for me.
Yeah.
Lovely. A bit of white wine in there. Ah, lovely.
I'll stick with the chips.
No, like mussels.
No, not a fan.
No, I like some seafood, but
Mm,
I wouldn't eat tentacles of an octopus or things like that.
yeah.
Fish and mussels.
All right. So the
Lovely.
final question for you is that you've died and your family and friends are preparing your grave goods. What food and drink are you taking to the feast in Valhalla?
Ooh. I think I'd have to take risotto because my family will hate risotto if I never get to have it. I could have that bread.
You're on your own. Then.
Yeah, it's brilliant, but no one likes it in my family, so
Well, there's already going to be plenty of meat then.
yeah, loads of meat there already, so you probably don't want to take that, do you?
I'd take.
Lots of mead.
I'd probably take second day lasagna. Not first day, second.
Second day when it's like
Lovely.
That's quite specific.
And Belgian beer.
Yeah.
Love Belgian beer.
Yeah. Anything in particular, or just generally?
Bruges Triple is my favourite Belgian. Don't know if you've been to Bruges, but
No, it's on my list of places to visit.
fantastic.
Beautiful place.
Beautiful. There's like a little canal that runs through, and you can sit on the banks and drink Belgian beer. Proper beer over there as well, not like England.
So we should probably plug the festival. So where can people get tickets? Where can they follow you on social media and all that stuff?
We're on our own website, www.solskinfestival.co.uk. Or you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/Solskin Festival. We are on Instagram, but not as much. So that's at Solskin Festival. That's pretty much it, yeah.
Brilliant. Well, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
You're welcome.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers,
Right.
Craig.
Bye.
Bye.
If you enjoyed the show and want to hear more, remember to like and subscribe and give the show a rating. You can also help keep the show going by becoming a Patreon, where you'll get early access to all episodes. Or check out my range of merch on my store. Links are in the episode description. Thanks for watching.